So I have severe haemophilia B, which is a rare bleeding disorder, and that affects my blood's ability to clot. So what that means is I'm susceptible to spontaneous internal bleeding, and that can be into my muscles or my joints. It can be extremely painful, can really restrict movement and lead to permanent joint damage. With my joint damage, there's no secret that due to the nature of it, it will over time get worse. And it's sort of the role of my care team and myself to, stick to my treatment as best as possible, listen to what my care team has to say, make the right decisions and almost slow down that deterioration in the joints that will eventually occur. The understanding for a long time was that haemophilia was an X-linked inherited bleeding disorder, so it would be passed down from your mother and the child, the boy, would inherit haemophilia. In my case, there was no family history of haemophilia. I know that I am going to be the start point for haemophilia in my family now if it is going to happen. So I know if I have daughters, they will be carriers of haemophilia, and their sons will then have a 50-50 chance of having haemophilia. I treat myself with a recombinant factor IX protein. I'm really lucky to get the treatment I do. My medication I have to administer intravenously, which can be a bit of a burden at times. And the last thing you feel like doing in the morning sometimes is getting up and trying to warm your veins up, get a vein to the surface and inject the factor. But it's not the worst thing imaginable. Learning how to do my infusions when I was younger was a bit of a struggle and a challenge, but it's just become part of my routine now. And the pain of having an internal bleed far outweighs the pain of doing an injection. The whole goal of prophylactic treatment in haemophiliacs is to prevent bleeding. You can treat bleeds when they happen, but ideally you don't want them to happen at all because they risk permanent damage. So research into not only new treatments coming along, but the treatments we already have and how they can be better utilised for patients individually is crucial, and a lot is happening in the haemophilia space at the moment. Rare diseases and the rare disease community is a big community. So whilst the name rare disease suggests there aren't many of us, collectively, when you put all the rare diseases together, it's a significant amount of people. And for a long time now, you can see where many people in the rare disease community have been underserved, and it would be nice if one day we can get them all up to the same benchmark where everyone's got the treatment they need, a diagnosis so they know what they're living with and they know what to do moving forwards, and just enable people to live a normal life. You shouldn't have to be restricted by living with a rare disease. You should be afforded the same opportunities as everyone else out there.